If you love fall decor and you love Halloween decor, then you have got to run to my newest favorite store. Yes, it's even beating Dollar Tree, PopShelf. I'm Jamie, the crafty DIY guy. Welcome back to my channel. PopShelf, it is part of the Dollar General family, and what's super cool about PopShelf is that they kind of take the best of Dollar General and they bring it into a store for you. Now, when you walk into the store, first thing you're going to see is tons of seasonal merchandise, and regardless of what season it is, you are going to always see something that is going to catch your eye. They literally right now have fall, they have Halloween, and they even have some Christmas items. And I have some fun items I'm going to share and some fun DIYs that we're going to do. Some of the things that I grabbed when I was at PopShelf this time was this fantastic sign. I absolutely love this. If you know me, you know I love fall. And yes, I could totally DIY this, but you know what? It was almost just too perfect and too beautiful to pass up. I love the coloring. I love the wood. I love the leaf background. And I especially love this leather and black metal harness at the top here. This was something that was going to come home with me, whether I had a DIY channel or not, because I can also upcycle it for another DIY if I want to after fall, after much after fall. And another thing I grabbed that I had to have as soon as I saw it was this fantastic wood leaf tray. How incredible is this? And look how long this is. Not only would this be perfect on a coffee table, on your dining room table, you could put a centerpiece in it. My mom actually had a really good idea of taking those rectangular foam blocks, the floral foam blocks, and lining it down the middle and just sticking all kinds of picks and florals and stuff in it, maybe a big bow at the top. It could be absolutely incredible. But I was also thinking that this could be an incredible charcuterie board. It is wood, so I don't see why you couldn't serve on it. It doesn't say anything about it not being food safe on the back. And it was almost dropped it. It was $18, and I thought that this was just magnificent. If you are into crafting and DIYs as much as I am, then you know that ribbon is something that you should always have on hand, and they had some amazing options for ribbon at PopShelf. These were $2 each, and I absolutely loved all of these colors. I thought that they were perfect for upcoming fall decor and fall DIYs. Another thing I snagged from PopShelf were these dollar doilies. They are pumpkin shaped and it is a 2-pack. And I thought that these could be really perfect for a fun DIY. Why don't we go do it right now? I'm going to take my 2 pumpkin doilies and we are going to create a very cute pillow with them. I'm going to do that by taking 2 of these Dollar Tree placemats that I picked up, and we are going to glue those together. Now, the way that the placemats are kind of set up, they look like that there's some stitching on the side of them, and we're going to add some glue right on the edge here. Now, the pumpkin is just slightly too big, so I did trim that down just a little bit to make sure that it fit, and then I used this tacky spray. You can pick this up at any kind of craft store or hobby store or anything. Stuff your pillow with any kind of filler that you have on hand. I happen to have a dead pillow that I've been using for all kinds of DIYs here, and overstuff it and then go ahead and just glue the edges back. I added a very simple burlap bow to the top here just to kind of camouflage that pumpkin, and boom, you've got the cutest little placemat pumpkin pillow that I love so much. One of my favorite things about PopShelf are their candles. They have some amazing candle selections, literally every scent that you can possibly imagine. But whenever there's seasonal items, they always have very seasonal scents and fragrances. And this particular one is called Fall Flannel, and I love this one so much. What I also like about it is it's a 3-wick candle, and it is immediately starting to smell really good with just the lid off. So you can only imagine how gorgeous this is going to be. Not only from the color, because it's got this great fall kind of tone to it, but also the scent is going to be magical. If you are a do-it-yourselfer and you like to have fun, they had these in their macrame section. Now, when I say there was a macrame section, I legitimately mean there was an entire section of nothing but macrame pieces. They had these rings, they had all kinds of beads, they had metal ring forms, they had a ton of stuff, but we're gonna make something very seasonal with this. Any ideas? Well, I certainly had an idea the moment I saw them. I'm going to take 2 of these rings and we are going to cut the tags off first. And then I'm going to use this stick and we are going to create some really cool pumpkins. Now, the cool thing about these macrame rings is that they do have kind of a yarn over them or macrame cording, so they're very, very easy to glue together. Now, I do want this to be able to sit fairly flat on the door, so I am going to go ahead and cut off a piece of this block here. I'm just going to cut off a tiny little piece just to kind of stand that backside up, or that ring that's going to be a little bit taller or a little bit higher, I guess I really should say, on the back here. And I'm just going to glue that down just so it kind of adds like a foot almost to it. Now go ahead and add some glue onto the end of your stem because again, that yarn is there. It's going to hold that very well. And now I'm just going to add some embellishments that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and you've got the absolute cutest wall hanging. I did add some twine there, and as you can see, it creates something very, very cute for the fall. PopShelf is always going to have all kinds of amazing florals, but they also get some very cool seasonal florals. And in their seasonal floral section, they also had some very cool accessories like these mini tobacco baskets. Now, you can do a lot of different things with these. You could obviously use them by themselves, decorate them, add a floral pick, but the other thing that I think could be really, really cool to these would be to join these together lengthwise and make a very cool table runner out of them. I think that there could be amazing opportunities with these, and we're gonna try a few out. For this DIY, I do want to make something that's going to hang on the front door. This is actually going to be for a neighbor friend of mine, and I'm just gonna take the tags, go ahead and cut those off, obviously. And then this floral pick I picked up at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I can't remember where it came from, and I'm gonna go ahead and just trim off the back here, and we're gonna trim that just kind of above or below, I don't know what that is, where everything is kind of taped together because you don't want this to fall apart. Go ahead and add some hot glue to the back of your tobacco basket. We're going to add a fairly generous amount because this is going to hold that pick on there. Now, I did just kind of rest the pick on the bottom of the tobacco basket there and then just again fluffing the leaves up. Now, I did take a bow with this kind of very cute candy corn ribbon and just kind of added it to the bottom. And then for the beaded strand in the back, just hot glued that, and you've got the cutest little door decor. I know it's a little early for Christmas. However, PopShelf had some amazing Christmas stuff out already. I love these kind of greenish silvery tones. I thought that they were absolutely gorgeous. But another thing I really loved is that they're just keeping Christmas very traditional, red, white, green, and they had a lot of really fun ornaments. Now, I didn't buy a lot of things yet because I'm trying to hold back because it's only like September. And if I start buying Christmas stuff now, we know that the craft room is going to be filled to the brim and then I'm going to have to clean it out again. So I did buy a few things though, like this deer chalkboard. I loved this and thought that this was great, and it was only $1. And I thought that this could be used for a lot of really fun holiday decor. The other thing I did grab in the Christmas section were these mini ornament packages. Now, I thought that these were really, really cute, and I thought that they could be used for more than just ornaments. For example, if you're doing any kind of DIY, why not tie these tags with a cute little bow on it? And it can be really, really special, and it could also serve as a tag for a gift for somebody, which I think could be super, super cute. Now, another thing I did grab in the same section with all the Christmas stuff were these card packs. Now, this is cardstock, and it comes in these little mini packages. How perfect is this for doing all kinds of fun DIYs? I thought that they were really, really great. They were only $2 each, and I loved the kind of gold tones of this one, but then of course I also loved this very traditional kind of Christmas print and thought that these could be used for a lot of really fun DIYs coming up for the holiday season.